Hey guys, my name is Kayla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry for my lack of curtains, and yeah, I'm gonna do a Q&A today. So if you ask me questions on my community tab, there you go. Let's get into it. What is my favorite musical? That is so hard. I feel like I don't have one. I've said Les Mis forever, but I haven't even listened to Les Mis in a really long time. But it does bring me joy when I think about it, as do a lot of other musicals, so I guess, yeah, that's like one of them. Sandy Beach's AG said, there is a huge rivalry between lights and sound in my tech theater class. Obviously, both are needed for a show, but which one would you prefer to do? So if you've been on this channel for a long time, you might have known that once upon a time I was a technical theater major. Then I realized that I was just doing that because I was too afraid to pursue acting as a major, and I am not good at technical elements of theater at all, but I got to dabble in a little bit of them, just a little bit. I do prefer lighting over sound personally, just because I'm more of a visual person than an audio person. I just find it easier to like manipulate visuals than audio. I'm also really not good at like music or keeping time or rhythm or anything, even though I love music and like did chorus for like all my life. So I wouldn't have been good at like sound engineering at all. But I think both are equally important in theater and theater design. And I have so much respect for designers because I did not make it in my lighting design class. I will tell you that. We were required as theater majors to all take technical classes as well. And I'm really excited because I'm taking costume construction in the fall, and that's the only thing I haven't gotten to dabble in yet. So that'll be fun. Tess asked, what advice do you have for incoming high schoolers who want to join theater at their school? Also, by the way, I just found out that I made varsity show choir as a freshman, and that she's super excited about it. Congratulations, Tess. That sounds like a huge deal. I'm very excited for you. I'd probably say to stay true to yourself and also not let the competition that comes with high school theater get to you. If you become one of those people where you only care about what part you're getting and you only want to lead part and like ensemble doesn't mean anything to you, then you're gonna have a lot more of a negative theater experience in high school than if you just kind of, try your best, try your hardest, and accept that like not everything works out, but that things might work out for you if you have a positive attitude instead of a super, super competitive attitude like some girls and guys are in high school theater. So yeah. What is my favorite role that I've played in a musical? Now that I'm in a couple plays, I'm a little sad that this isn't like favorite role you've played overall, because I'm a little bit more of a play person now, because like your girl found out she can't sing and dance, so Favorite role I played in a musical, probably still Rosemary and How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. I roll my eyes because that was like my first high school lead, and I did play it in high school, so it feels less real, but I just wasn't really in any musicals in college. I just did like a musical theater workshop class, but it was also really fun to play Bertha in Hello Girls for like one number in my musical theater workshop class. So I feel like that was like one of my favorite like kind of little acting jobs I had, even though it was for like a small showcase and I was only playing her for one song. Someone asked, how old are you? I just turned 21 in May. Shout out to my 21-year-olds who turned 21 during quarantine. Another person asked, would you do a collab with In Real Life? And I really want to do a collab with In Real Life. We've actually talked about it a really, really long time ago, and it was totally my fault. I dropped the ball on it, and I wasn't as focused on YouTube as he was, but if he was still down to collaborate with me, I would definitely love doing that in the future because I love his videos and I think they're great, and that would be really, really fun. My favorite food is potatoes. What is the most underrated musical in your opinion? I'm actually gonna say Hello Girls, just because I only discovered it when I was in my musical theater class, and I actually thought that the music was really good and the ideas of it were really, really fun. It's about the women who were sent overseas during, I believe it's World War II, but don't quote me on that, to answer telephones in, I wanna say France is where it took place. And it was really cool because it was like, they got like, the same uniforms as the army guys and the same boots. They were like essentially some of the first women to be like in the army, even though they weren't allowed to do like combat or anything, but they were like technically a part of the army. I don't know if I'm explaining that really badly, but I don't know, it's a good musical from what I know about it. So yeah, look it up, I guess. I really like this question. It says, if you had to be in the pit for a show, what musical instrument would you want to play? I would absolutely want to play the drums. I have absolutely no idea how to play the drums, as I don't really know how to play any musical instruments, like keyboard a little bit, ukulele a little bit, but I just think the drums are so cool and like very, very important to the beat, obviously, and to just every show. I feel like it's got a little drums in it, so I think it would be fun to be like the master of percussion, you know what I mean? The last question I'm answering is, which musical is better, Mean Girls or Heathers? So I've never actually seen Mean Girls because, it's just on Broadway and, Broadway is closed. But I've seen Heathers live. I enjoy the chaoticness of Heathers, though like parts of it I'm just like, why? Like, why does that happen? Like, that's crazy and weird. So I feel like because I just have limited knowledge on Mean Girls, I want to say Heathers, but I did enjoy the songs I've heard from Mean Girls, but I've also heard some negative reviews on Mean Girls. And also, wasn't Cameron Dallas in Mean Girls? Like, why did that happen again? Was he good in it? Does anyone know? Did anyone see Cameron Dallas before Broadway shut down? Like, please let me know. Because, like, last I heard, he was, like, an ex-Viner, like, mad comp boy or whatever. But yeah, so I guess I'll say Heathers. But, like, I'm also not like, oh my god, yay, Heathers, you know? Like, both are cool teen drama musicals. But, like, one of them, there's, like, a lot more murder in than the other. So yeah, that's my Q&A for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you have other questions for me that you want me to answer. And I will talk to you all soon. I hope you are all staying really safe and really healthy right now. Wear a mask.